What is up, YouTube? It is May 1st, 31 degrees this morning, 2 inches of snow on the ground, and we're breaking in the Traeger. First cook on the Traeger, I got an 8-pound beef chuck roast. Caught them in the butcher, they cut it fresh, using a signature blend Traeger pellet mix. This isn't your mom's old chuck roast. I need a sharper knife. All right, now we're gonna take butcher twine, go all the way around the outside. When this all starts to cook down and render into the meat, this would totally fall apart. I don't know what the right knot is for this. I'm gonna do a little slip knot, like the man. All right, the first rub we're using is Kinder's wood-fired garlic rub. It's got a really nice, sweet, and savory barbecue kind of smell. We're gonna do a very liberal coating to this. We wanna build the bark up. We're gonna let it soak in before we throw it on the smoker. Next one is Spiceology, garlic and herb. Really good flavor on this. The website Spiceology has a bunch of crazy mixes, and it's good on veggies. We've had it on a bunch of different things. Prime rib, why not on a cook? I put the bigger cut more towards in the middle where the firebox is. I'm not sure how this is gonna cook and where the hot zones are. Smaller piece is more near the end. Might get more smoke, but not directly over where the fire is, even though it's got 2 deflector shields. All right, we're gonna run the first hour at 225. I'm gonna bump it up to 250 by the second hour, I would say at the least, and eventually 275 to 300. This is a big piece of beef chuck, a lot of fat in it. You're not gonna hurt this thing. About 4 hours of smoke, I would say. And then I'm gonna wrap it in some butcher paper, put a little Wagyu beef tallow on it, finish it off and see how she comes out. We're an hour and a half in. We just threw a couple of local sausages on. G&L sausage, awesome flavor on it. They're out of Syracuse, New York. You'll see them at the State Fair. Threw a couple of those on, should take a half hour to an hour. Little snack in between. Okay, 2.5 hours in. Sausages are about a half hour, 45 minutes or so. They're 150 degrees in a half hour, so they're almost done. They got a really nice red color on them from the smoke. I do have a little bit of a spray I'm gonna put on it. It's apple cider vinegar, olive oil, paprika, salt, pepper, a little bit of beer. Nothing crazy, just to kind of keep those chuck roasts nice and moist. Everything's looking awesome. Check this out. Oh. 45 minutes or an hour or so on there. 160 temp. Hot sausage. Nice smoke flavor in it. I just do ketchup and mustard, old school. What a snack before the chuck comes out. Okay guys, 4 hours in, the smaller chuck roast is at like 167. It's perfect to wrap. That's probably about a 3-pound piece, 3.5-pound piece. The other larger side is at like 138 or so. We're gonna let that sit another at least hour or so, get it up to that 160 range. Wait till you see this. I got my kitty spatula here with me today. We're gonna take this puppy in, wrap her up. Now we're gonna wrap this thing up. I'm gonna go butcher paper. And I'm gonna add some Wagyu beef tallow. All right, so this is something you'll see on YouTube here and there for beef ribs things. They put a little beef tallow in the butcher wrap. I'm gonna do that with it. Check it out. Really nice bark set up on it. Oh man, it looks awesome. All right, we're gonna take this, put it right back in there and run it up to temp. 195 to 205. You want it to be almost tender like butter when you probe it with the meat probe. These are ThermoPro Wi-Fi thermostats. Usually one for the barbecue, one for the meat. I'm doing 2 different pieces of meat right now. So that's how I'm gonna temp them. You can carry this thing around 30, 50 feet and you're still going to get your temperature. So now we just finish them right off. They're both wrapped, they're in the pans. These get cooked until they're done. I'm at 300 degrees. So the grill has been running since 11:30. We got 5 hours. I would say pellet wise, we're down to about half of where we were. So we still got a good amount. Okay, it's 6:30. We cooked for 6 hours. 4 hours, 225 to 300, pure smoke, mop sauce, then wrapped it. Butcher paper, beef tallow, put it inside here, finished it off. As soon as it hit around 200, 205, I let it rest for a straight hour. This is the 3.5 pound, 3 pound garlic herb brisket. The other one is at almost 195. Then that's gotta sit an hour. So we're gonna have multiple dinners tonight. Oh yeah! If you could smell this. Oh yeah, kids, look what I got you for Christmas. Oh my God. Wow, you see that? It's perfect. Like everything I cook. Just ask my wife. She's holding the light. What? Look at that smoke ring. First time cooking with a pellet grill. Amazing. I don't know if you can hear how juicy that is. Oh man. It's so good. Good crust, really juicy. That garlic herb and the mop sauce. And then I flipped it over and let it sit for an hour. It's really good. You could shred this if you brought it a little bit hotter. You could cut this up, put it in a pan, put it on a bun. My dog's coming after it right now. So good, man.
This is really good.
And he doesn't even like barbecue all the time, right?
Right.
You like fatty stuff or non-fatty?
Non-fatty.
If you got any questions, throw a comment, let me know. My dog is about ready to take this thing down. Subscribe, man, we got more stuff coming up. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so we are at 8 o'clock right now. The larger chuck roast has been cooking since 11:30. 8.5 hours, 4.5 on the grill getting smoked. The rest all wrapped up with the beef tallow and the butcher paper. Now I gotta let it sit for an hour or two. Man, it is nuts.